So hello. Uh, so today's third day. Sorry, my apologies that yesterday it was postponed. Sudden works. Okay. So Dhanlakshmi, hello. You are always the first person to join here. Happy to see you. So yeah, let's wait for 5 minutes as usual. Until then, you can just post your doubts and I will answer it. And yeah, tell your friends to join soon so that we can start. Okay. So until then, yeah, I'm open to queries as usual, like 5 to 6 minutes. If needed, even 10 minutes, we can take queries. Okay, queries or else anything you need to ask me. Thank you. Sure. Okay. So until then, yeah, let me show you. If you want, you can just ask me any questions. I would like to learn deployments to show my ML code to the world. Yeah, Ritesh will take that. He's planning for 2 to 3 sessions on that. So a very detailed session, I'll say, it's not a simple session. It's a very, very detailed session which he's planning. Hi, Seth. Hey, man. Which application can be used for that? Yeah, usually we use Flask. Sometimes Django if we are going for a production level application, but Flask usually. And if you're not good at doing front end, you can go for apps like Streamlit. That is also a framework where you can do simple front end by using just Python. Yeah, it's great. Streamlit is great, actually. So what happened? I don't know. First day it was 20, second day it was 10, now it's 2. And then yeah, if you are asking any queries, I'll be answering it. Let me wait for just 3 more minutes, and if anyone is joining or not, yeah, I'll not be waiting for them. Actually, that's why I thought no more of them will join because it's a weekend. So as it is a weekend, I thought more of them will be joining. Actually, I'll say no. On the contrary, I thought that way because on the weekend everyone would be free, right? So yeah, today it's going to be very interesting. We are covering the most important phase. As I said, a good data makes a model good. Okay, so we are going to see today how to make the data good. That's what is the session today, where we'll be covering everything about feature engineering, and mostly it will be on hands-on. Okay, so as usual, I'll try to make as much as live coding. Okay, so yeah, hi Vasan. Good evening. Yeah, good evening, Ajit. Good to see you here, man. Ajit, are you having any doubts to ask to me? Yeah, we are having 3 more minutes for doubt. Then yeah, we can move to the session today. I think today the session might be a long session. I don't know, longer than previous sessions because if I just take feature engineering alone, it will take a long time. So yeah, let me see how long it goes. Because in feature engineering, if you see, um, we are having machine values handling first step. Next, we are having categorical value encoding. Okay. So once we are encoded, we need to check for outliers. So once outlier is done, at times we need to do feature extraction. That is also there. I'll say about feature extraction. I'm not going to do in this data because in this data feature extraction is not needed. But I'll be saying what is feature extraction. Okay. Yeah, I hope you're all excited actually. So now the numbers are rising. There are 5 members now. Great. Yeah, guys, just chat so that I'll be knowing, whoever is joining, so that I'll be like, okay, because I know that Dhanlakshmi and Ajit are joining daily. I know them because they used to chat regularly in the live chat. So yeah, just chat. If you're having any doubts, just put it in the chat. Okay. So in a minute we are going to start now. I'll just keep my things ready for that. So guys, what is your opinion on the bootcamp? Are you liking or not? I needed to know that actually. What is your opinion on the bootcamp? What do you think? Are you missing anything? Any suggestion? What is your opinion on the bootcamp? Guys, are you there? Mind blowing. Oh, really? Thank you, man. Obviously, I'm doing it for the community, and if community is happy, then I'm happy. That's simple. Really good work. Keep continuing the good work. Will do for sure. Okay, let's start today's session. If they're not joining, they'll see the recording. Yeah, if they're not joining, they right. So let me share my screen now. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. Okay, so let us go with today's session. Just a minute. So yeah, today's session is going to be on feature engineering, right? So, as the name suggests, we are engineering the features or else manipulating or else changing however you want. Just remember in that way. But feature engineering is all about playing with the features. Okay. So, the three important steps are step missing values handling. Next, categorical. And I'll rephrase it like this. Handling categorical features. And third is higher handling. Okay. So these are the three main steps. Yeah, cool. Now we'll be seeing the steps one by one. Okay, let's see about missing values handling. Why is it we are doing missing values handling and what is the benefit out of it? Everything we'll be seeing. As the name suggests, we are handling missing values. Okay, so we are handling missing values. Okay, so there are two types to handle it. Either is dropping or else filling. Usually drop is not a way I would suggest. As much as possible, we need to try to fill it. But if that's the case, we can also drop it. So why missing values handling? Okay. So usually the data we collect, it's going to be in a very rough format. For example, you are collecting a form. Okay. Form collection. As I said before, if I'm asking about some personal details, okay, you might not fill it, not filling it. Okay, you might not do it. So at the time, I need to handle this because if there is a missing value, it is called as NaN. Okay, and our model can't perform if there is a NaN value. Usually, models don't perform very well. They don't like NaN values. Okay, so NaN change missing values needs to be handled. There is another reason also because, for example, you are going to do maybe feature scaling. Okay, so yeah, you might not know feature scaling now. Don't worry. Feature scaling is about feature transformation. Also, I'll add into that. Okay, everything will come under feature transformation. So at the time, this NaN value will become a problem. NaN will become a problem. All right. So to avoid this problem only, we'll be handling it. Okay. So I think the purpose would be clear for now. Right? Is it clear why we are doing this missing values handling? Okay. So there are some ways we can do it. So dropping is the first way. So in filling, we need to fill according to what kind of a feature it is. Is it categorical or else numerical? Okay. So in numerical, we are having mean, median, random sample, then we are having new feature, arbitrary value, and I'm not going to use all of those because all of those doesn't make any sense. And then end off. Okay. So these are all the ways we can do for numerical. For categorical, we can do mode basically, and then create a new feature again, or else new variable. Okay, these are all the ways we can do missing values and see how much type it is. But everyone, actually, yeah, I left another thing. If it is discrete numerical, for this alone, I think it will be applicable. Okay, discrete, it will be mode. Okay, mode, or else we also call it as frequent category because I consider that as a category, so we can also call it as frequent category. Okay, so yeah, I think this should be clear for you that you are having an idea what is the types of ways to handle missing values. Okay, because these are all the types which is available. I'm not restricting to these types because I'm saying the types whatever I use. Okay, it's not like these are the ways just to handle a missing value. For example, you are doing a value missing value handle wherever you are having NaN, just putting it as 0 or else 1. That is also a way of missing value handling. Okay, but see to that it increases some accuracy and makes some purpose for you. Like the plots, feature engineering also should make some purpose. Okay, feature engineering makes purpose is to make data good for a model. Okay. So if it is not making good by increasing the accuracy, then there is no sense that we are doing feature engineering. Okay. So yeah, I'll just put a line here so that you'll all be able to understand that this is sequence. Just okay. So yeah, I think this should be good. I'll go down. So let's go by type. Okay. First about the numerical ones. Okay. Can you show other examples of it? Yeah, I said it now itself, right? So I think you have seen some videos, I guess. Usually everyone does median, mean, mode. That is very common. But why are you doing that? Actually, there is one way which I already prefer. It is random sample because of this one purpose. See, by mean or median or mode, whatever you're doing, you are restricting it into a single value. Okay, you are literally restricting it into a single value by which what is the problem arising is you are disturbing the variance. Okay, so what about it? I'll just say I'll just say just okay. Uh, yeah, for example, we are having mean. Yeah, so usually your distribution will be something like this, whatever it is. Okay, so when you're going for mean, what will happen is it will become something like this. The steep will be there. This all data, so this will be always coming into this mean, by which there will be steep form, by which the variance is distorted. Same goes for median or mode because you are just using the single value. At that time only, I used to go for this. I always prefer random sample over mean and median because it usually doesn't disturbs the mean and median a lot. For example, I'm just showing. Okay, uh, one of I used to have everything ready for. I'm just going to my GitHub and whatever is here, I'm just going to say you. Okay. So just numerical value. And coming to this, putting 0 and 1, is good and go for relation to it and say, no. I was just saying that it is a possibility, it is also called a missing value handling. How can you do see, I am even saying that putting a mean itself is wrong. So how can you go for 0? And you can't do it. It will give you some problem. Your data will be biased towards 0 and 1. So it's not acceptable or else suggestible, however you want to say. See here, this is an example. Okay, where it is, man? Yeah, here it is. See, age here it is and it's median. See how much it is but if you put it as random plot right now, it's been blue. I hope you are able to see it. Can you see the blue slide test outside here? That is the original value, and the random sample imputation, it's almost similar, 90, 95%, 99%, however you want to just call it that way. But it's almost similar, so we are not distorting the variance. Okay. But the problem is at every situation, randomness mode might not work. So just see if it will work or not. Other than that, yeah, it's not a big deal. Its creation also, it's very kind of an easy manner, I'll say. Okay. So yeah, good one, the election. Nice problem address the life. So obviously I would have discussed, but yeah, you pre-pondered that question. But anyway, good one. So yeah, let's see about the different ways. Okay, mean imputation. Mean is the average or all of the data set, which will be mean is equal to summation of I whatever the value it is, will just be filled here by n. Okay, this is the main value by which we are just getting a single value. This will be filled in all the missing values. That's why there is a distortion. Okay. So you can ask, Vasan, is that the only disadvantage? No, according to me, mean is the worst imputation. Mean is the worst imputation. Median is better than mean because mean doesn't perform well if outliers are present. So hey, see guys, here we are using now statistics, right? Mean is obviously a stat. See, it's a basic stat, but we are also using that now. See how it is. For example, I'm having a data, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 15. Okay. So here the main value should have been between 3 and 4, or because that's how much it is. But all of a sudden, as it is 50 now, it is going to be calculated as 54, 57, 60. 60 by 5, which is equal to 12. Here, all of these are going to lie before me. It will be plotted like this. Be like this. Simple. Okay. But here, if you had been always the distribution is not going to change, but the mean is going to be changed. Because all the values will be added here, so it will become like this. But what will happen if we are giving median? Because see, mean is like this, right? Median means the center value. What do I mean by center value? See here. For example, I'm having the same data set 1, 2, 3, 4, and 50. So here the mean value, the center value is 3. So it will take 3. Simple. It is not affected by this 50 now, right? So it will take this 3 as its value and it will encode by this. So we are getting avoided by this outlier. It is robust to outlier. That is now an advantage over for mean over median. That's why everyone prefer median over mean at a lot of situations. Okay, robust outliers. But the same problem persists, which is variance is distorted. Okay, if it is odd, the center number. If it is even, for example, 1, 2, 5, and 50. Yeah, it will be 3 plus 4 middle two values divided by 2, add and divide by 2, it should be 3.5, which is also almost good to say as a mean, measure of central tendency, because these three, okay, uh, mean, median, and mode, all come under one thing which is called as measure of central tendency, okay, which is the central of it. To calculate that, we'll be using, okay. So that's why guys prefer median over mean. So guys, did you understand why guys everyone is preferring median over mean? So yeah, anyway, let's move on with random sample. Okay, my favorite. It's not a usual way use. What I'll be doing is, don't worry, hands-on will be done. I'm just going to explain the theoretical part of it first. I'll be taking all the non-missing values first. Okay, and then missing values index. So now if you see, I'm having the index of the missing value and I'm also having the non-missing value. What I will do is I'll create a Python function which will take some of these values and then put it here. It will not be repeated. It will be a random one. By this only variance is not getting distorted. Okay, simple logic. Get the non-missing values separately. Get the missing values index. Just replace it. Simple logic. Okay. So that's how random sample works. Again, like new feature. So what I will do is, for example, if this is the data frame, okay, and I'm having some columns here, okay, don't want to name it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 6, 9, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Okay. So I need to handle this. What I'll do is wherever there is man, keep it with keep it as 0. I'll be creating a new column. For example, I'll just keep it as A, B, C, D. I'll create a new column like B underscore missing, whatever it is. In that column, what will happen is where there is a missing value, I'll keep it as 0. And if it is not a missing value, I'll keep it as 1. Okay, by this, I'm giving lesser importance to this missing value because it's going to be biased, right? For example, if it's a random sample, yeah, it's okay, fine. But for example, you're going for mean or median, it's going to be biased. So at that time, we can do this new feature based method. Okay. So yeah, I hope that is clear. Yeah, I used to cover everything. Like, if there is a topic coming up in between, I used to take that part also because you need to know literally, like, what is median, what is mode. If you don't know that, what is the thing, like, which will make sense that you are handling it with median or mode, whatever it is, how you can handle it. It's not possible, right? So, yeah, I used to at times cover that also. So, let's move on. Okay, let's move on with the next one, which is now end of distribution. Simple. Like, see, why we are terming outlier as outlier? Because it is present in a very less amount, in a range where, like, there is no values there. So if you want to add importance to this outlier, just fill this value with an outlier. Simple. Fill the missing values with an outlier. That is another way, like, end of distribution. But here, again, the same problem. Variance will be distorted. Yeah, because see, usually the curve was like this. Okay, so there are some outliers here. Now we are filling all of the values here. What will happen is become something like this. The variance is getting distorted, right? That is a problem of end of distribution. So next we are having mode imputation. So I don't know how much of you are watching it as a recording. So if you are watching as a recording, just if you have any doubts, just ping me, okay? Because I don't see anyone in the live now. One or two persons are there. So just ping me in the Telegram group. Okay. So mode. Here it is most repeated value. We'll use this for discrete feature. Okay, only for discrete feature we use this mode imputation. So if there is a discrete feature, we'll be implementing with the most repeated value. Simple. For example, there is a curve like this. Okay, and here it is going to be this most feature. For example, 3. 1, 2, 4, 5, whatever it is. 3 is most repeated, so I'll just make it as 4. That 3, sorry. Simple. That's all. Nothing more than that. Very simple one. Okay. So this is about numerical value handling. Okay. So I think you all understood now. Like, there is not a single bulletin rule to do missing values handling. However you want, you can just do. Okay. So these are all some methods. Don't worry, I'll just box it and give you. Okay, so that you won't miss anything. Just boxing it. I'll make sure that I'm not just going out of the box. This way should be fine for missing value. Okay, now next we are having categorical value handling. Not categorical value handling, categorical feature missing value handling. Because it's not like always we'll be getting numerical feature, right? For categorical feature, as I said, three ways. Mode, which is we call it as frequent category. Then we are having something called new feature and then new variable. So let me talk about this in short. This is a very simple concept. We'll be understanding it very soon. Okay. Frequent category, I don't think I need to talk about it. Same as mode. Okay. New feature, as like before, if it is missing, I'll write it as missing. Okay. Or else some new feature, whatever it is. Or else even I can do the 0 and 1. That is also fine. Okay. New variable, simple, wherever it is none, I'll just write it as missing. That's all. Okay. So that is about the different ways to handle missing values. So I hope you all understood it. All right. Can you please confirm whoever is in the chat now so that I can move to the hands-on part of missing value handling? Can you please confirm? Okay. So I'll take that as a yes because Ajit has said that yes, new variable. Okay. There's a doubt here. New variable, is it filling the missing values as missing in the column? Yes, it is missing, filling the missing values as missing in the columns. It's not like missing. For example, Dhanlakshmi, you just keep it as Dhanlakshmi. Who will ask you, why you have kept it as Dhanlakshmi? Just keep it as Dhanlakshmi. Just a normal name, new name. That's new value, I think, better one. Don't say as new variable. Even I shouldn't have said as new variable. Just say it as new value. Because even at times like variable will be termed as a feature, so value will be better option. Okay, so yeah, now let's move on with the hands-on part. Okay, just sharing my screen now. Okay, so see here, I'm just going to do whatever it's here. Okay, but I'm just going to do it as live. Okay, so guys, if you want this repo link, just ask it in the chat. I'll just provide this link in the chat so that you'll have a reference. Do you want it, guys? Why can't we keep it like, man? How are we are gonna handle it right? Why can't we keep it like, man? However, we are going to handle it like, no, can't understand. Gonola Kalpana, can you please rephrase your question because I am not able to get what you're saying. Can you please rephrase your question? Like, are you talking about categorical feature or else what? Guys, come on. Uh, Now there are 5 members in live. Awesome. Just make it 10 somehow. Why can't we keep same values like man? I think that's what I said at the beginning of the session, right? So you are asking about keeping it as a new value, right? That, for example, I'm just keeping it as missing, something like that, right? Are you mentioning about that? Keeping it as missing. So yeah, if you can confirm that, I'll just make an explanation for why it is like that. See, if it is your question is that like why am I keeping it as missing? Because nan is not a normal text. It is a type. Okay, nan is a type. It's a type of missing value. It's not just a text. If it was just a text, we can just handle it by using categorical value encoding methods. But nan is not that kind of a type. It's a special type, missing value type, and you'll get errors at the later part when you're handling. So yeah, you need to handle missing values, and I think you miss some part of the initial session. If you have missed it, please do watch the session because we are like there is a lot of reasons we are doing missing value handling. Yeah. So yeah, guys, we are also having Ritesh now here at neural hacking. All our pings are delayed in the screen. Yes, there will be 10 seconds delay in the screen. Correct. There will be some 10 seconds delay for sure. It's live, right? I think there is a delay in the streaming and chat. Yeah, there is a delay, like 10 seconds delay would be there. So yeah, until then, unless you are all clear about whatever I've said till now, I can't move into hands-on because if you don't know the theoretical, it doesn't make any sense for me to move into the no hands-on session. Hey Ritesh, welcome man.
Yeah, Vasant. Yeah, welcome everyone.
Ritesh, we are going with missing values handling. Okay, so if you have missed the live, so I'm just saying you. Missing value handling is going on, and then yeah, I've talked about different types of way to handle missing values.
Okay, okay, okay. Great, great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, yeah, guys. Now Ritesh is also here. Now let's go on. And Dhanlakshmi, for your question, he'll be answering. Okay.
So
So
what is the
Ritesh,
question?
she was asking something about deployment, so you can answer it later. Okay, at the end of
Okay.
the session.
Okay, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, let's go on with the hands-on now. Okay. So as usual, I'll be doing everything on live, and today it will be a new file. I'll not be using the old file. Okay. Okay. So new file. I'll just rename it as maybe feature engineering. Should be fine. Dot INV. Yeah. So yeah, let's usually, as usual, we'll import the required things. Okay. Import numpy. Sorry, numpy as np. There is no auto movement function. Import pandas as pd. Import matplotlib.pyplot.plt. Import c1 Awesome. So let's run this one. Again, I'll be using my environment. I'll just check if there is any environment. Yeah, it is there, but it would have not been installed. So let me go with rainfall rain prediction. Okay. So suggestion: put light theme color. You want light theme? Okay. Color theme. Light theme usually will be like pink for your all right. Like that's why I'm not keeping light theme. See here, light Visual Studio. This is a Visual Studio's light plus. So yeah, it's upon your wish. I can do with any of these. Usually, light is good in collab, but I don't know why light is not that good here. But yeah, if you are just fine with this, I'm also fine with that. Very simple. No, I'm very fine with this. So let me move on. Okay. Now we are going to read the CSV. I'm just making it as BF equal to. Will be just giving the column. Guys, I hope you are all doing in live along with me. So if you are just doing, yeah, just follow whatever I'm doing now. Okay. Whether os dot CSV. Awesome. So DF, as usual, we are printing it. Not, I'm not printing it. So yeah, this is why I didn't choose white. Like obviously I think it should be a pain for you all now. So maybe Monakai would be a better one for you all. I don't think it will pain your eyes and it will be very clear. Monakai should be a better one. Guys, this is Monakai fine for you? Just see if this is fine for you. I'll just go with this. Because whoever is watching, you need to be clear of what I'm typing, right? Just say. Okay, anyways, I'll just move on. Okay, so first step, guys, just do this. Pf dot this null dot count. Yeah, see here, guys. Literally, how much? How much missing value? For example, here it is 56,000, 60,000, 70,000. There are a lot of it. Like, sorry, just a minute. So yeah, here I'll just do the different types. Okay, I'll just use different types of imputation for different types of column. Okay, okay, this is cool. So I'll just keep it. Okay, so I'll just keep any column here. Maybe min temp should be a good column for us. Min temp. Okay? But what I would suggest is, guys, always do these as functions. That would be my suggestion. Because if you are just doing it as functions, it's a matter of time that you are just going to what is an error here? Oh, it should be fine. You are always going to repeat this function, right? Just make it as function. I'll also show that. Okay. So if you want to make this as function, just making a code cell here. Okay. So hereafter I'll make sure that I'm making it as function. Okay. I hope you all know what is function basically. Okay. So in for example, this is mean imputation. What are the things we need? df, comma. I used to name it as feature. If you want, you can name it as however you want. Okay. Simple, guys. That's all. Yeah. So you can just implement for example, like this. Instead of this, I don't prefer this. Okay. This would be the better method. in imputation. Okay. So just do it like this. Simple. First I'll run this and then mean imputation of df comma inter. Let's see. Df dot this null dot sum. See here, min temp is now 0. Can you share the dataset, please? I lost the network connection. Dataset, yeah, the same dataset. Like whatever I shared yesterday, we are doing. I'm just teaching everything with respect to weather Australia dataset only. I'm not changing the dataset because that's when you will understand what I was using, what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm just using that dataset only. You need not worry that. Okay. So if you want again, I'm just sharing the link. Just a minute. Yeah, the weather Australia. Guys, I've made in the chat. Okay, here. This is the link. Okay, I've given it in the chat. Okay, so yeah, now I'll just show you again about median imputation. Okay, so finally, don't worry. I'll just make a kind of a graph to show which is distorting the variance and which is not distorting the variance. I'll just show that. Okay, no need to just confuse yourself. So for median imputation, simple guys. Just don't do anything. Just copy this same thing. Okay, I'm just showing you some shortcuts. I used to prefer this one. Median, median. See how good is it to use as a function. Simple. That's all. So now do median imputation of here, comma max term. Awesome. I needed to do for that. Okay. Let us take these things. Now for random sample. For random sample, uh, it will be kind of a different thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to restart the kernel. So I think you all know now what is this, right? Median. Okay. So whenever you are just doing this, just restart this kernel. Okay. And then just read it because I'm going to show you why I prefer median random sample imputation over mean and median. Okay. I'm just going to create a function for random sample imputation first so that you'll be knowing how to do random sample imputation. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me see if it is coming now. Mostly, I think this is the thing which I was looking for. But yeah, let me do it in my way. Okay. Um, what I would suggest is let's do my way. But yeah, this is also a possible one. Okay. It's a single liner. Okay. Let me see. I think I'm missing something. Just a minute, guys. I'm slightly confused now. Literally, this autocomplete suggestion may confuse me. Can we do imputation with scale under imputation, right? Which one do you use? Which one would you suggest? General method or scale? You can do however you want. Uh, I prefer this method, but yeah, if you are doing other methods, yeah, it's upon your wish. Obviously, end importance is of yours, right? So, guys, I'm just going to take this. Literally, I forgot the thing which I was doing. Here. Don't worry, I'm just copy pasting it, but I'm going to explain it line by line. Okay. So three step, just like confused what I was doing. And don't worry, this time I'm going to copy paste this because yeah, it might take time for you to type all these, right? So I'll just copy paste this. Yeah. So first things first, I don't need this. Yeah. So wherever it's variable, just change it to feature. Yeah. Now it's good. Feature. This should be better. So yeah, now I'm going to say about what I was doing here. Yeah. So I've done correctly, right? Yeah. I don't think this is needed. Okay. So we are just taking a backup anyway. I'll also take a backup here. Okay. So guys, just take a backup here like underscore random. Just keep a new name, okay? So that you don't disturb the usual flow. Can you paste the chat too? Can you check snippets if confused? Yeah, yeah, I like I'm not a guy who will say like I'm not going to watch it. Even in my first session, I said like I used to refer Google. Ritesh, do you refer Google, man, for code snippets? Usual, right? Looking for code snippets. What do you say, Ritesh? Are you there?
Yes, yes, yeah. For
Ah,
code snippets, yeah. Generally, like I not prefer Google, but I prefer my previous notebooks which I've used.
yeah. So that's what I'm been doing now, right? Just taking my previous notebook codes.
Yes,
So
yes,
guys,
yeah.
I've just shown the random sample imputation code. And if you don't know, this is also my one of my compilation of feature engineering. Okay, so like feature engineering end to end, every step is there. Actually. So like see missing value handling, normalization, standardization, costing value, and then handling imbalanced data set, outliers, handling category feature, everything. Okay. So yeah, code snippet is here, and I'm going to explain now. See here. First, I'm just taking a copy of features. Like the copy of feature will be given as feature underscore random. For example, max temp underscore random. Okay. And then next, I'll be doing random sample and equal to. So let me do another thing. Like here itself, let's do one thing. I'll show for the median also, not for here. I'll just take another one. Wait, just a minute. Let's not do this. PF of feature plus underscore. Here is it. Yeah, here it is. Underscore median. Okay. Let's check that variance curve also now. Let's check it. How it is going to be distorted by both of them. Okay. Uh, that's great. Just a minute. I didn't want to run it. This Jupyter Notebook VS Code is kind of irritating because I just want to push the notebook down, but I wasn't able to do that. Just a minute. I'm just restarting the kernel and I'm running it. Okay. Some and I just need mean imputation and then also median imputation. How for random sample imputation. Okay, so let me show you these things also. So I think now you are clear of this, right? Random sample imputation, how it is working. So first we are taking a copy of it. Next, what we are doing is we are dropping it. We are dropping the NaN values here first step. Okay. From that dropped one, like the drop is now over. Now we are having a special, another TF where there is no missing value. I'm taking a sample of values. Okay. So how much I need? How much sample I need? This much sample. DF the feature of is null. Because for example, here it is. Yeah, here it is. 1485. I need 1485 sample. And random state, I think you all know, just to set a C value so that everyone will get the same kind of an output. Okay. So random state, it's upon you. You can just change it whenever you. But whatever its meaning is, like that only. So let me write it here. Okay. White should be the better choice here. So first thing here, dropping the value, seeing values, and then now in this code, okay, I think this also I can break it down. Sample, making data set sample without missing values. Okay, and this one says how much sample I need. Okay, so this is what this line is. This line is kind of a doing three steps, I'll say. So once I get it, I'm now taking wherever it is null, right? Wherever this is null, I'm just taking index of it. I'm just pasting it at random sample dot index, because random sample, consider that here there is a value, right? Okay, at the first there will be a value, then the second there will be a value. I'll be matching these values to that index. Okay, I hope you all got that. And then yeah, once it is done, I'm just adding these things into a single column, which is the random sample. So yeah, kind of a simple or else complex, however you want to term, you can just term it. But yeah, if you don't need to understand, no problem. Just copy paste this code at any place. It's going to work. Okay. So yeah, let me create a new function now. Okay. This will be def impute man. That's all. Okay. So here it will be df feature. Now only we are just going to see how it is going to react with all of these. Okay, why did it come? Sorry. So yeah, here what we are going to do is, okay, now it comes feature. I'm just going to do for mean, median, and mode for all of those. Okay, mean feature where it is man plus underscore. Yeah, here it is. Mean. I'll just take the same code for median. Okay, so man, going to do for random? No, I'm just going to take mine. Okay, it is making everything as a simple single one, but I'm not going to do that. Just going to take it like this. Okay, so this is a DF. Okay, there will be output. Three classes will be three columns will be added. Now we are just going to do. Let me first print you DF. Okay, sorry, sorry. So how much columns are there? 23. Now let's see here. Impute lan of DF of max. This should be what happened. DF of log. Very strange. What happened? Which type of value we should drop? Is it any outlier? Because we should sell, as you told, we prefer fill NA over drop NA. Drop. Oh yeah, yeah. Like here we are just making a data set. Okay, I think you mistook my point wrongly. We are just dropping the missing values, and then we are taking a set of values which is not missing from the data frame, out of which we are selecting some random values for the missing. Okay, so I hope you got that point. And if you're not still clear of what I'm talking about, once I would suggest to just please once watch the previous time, at time some timestamp before it would be. I think you will not be there. You might not be available at the recording, session live session at that time because I made a clear explanation of the theoretical part of all of those. So still, if you have doubt, just ping me in the Telegram chat. Okay. So in Telegram, I'll surely answer for this. So let me check it once, guys. I don't know why there is error persisting up. Let me check it once. So which function I was doing here, df.log. Okay, that's what I'm also doing here. Df of feature.xml, comma, feature. Yes. Okay, comma is not there. That's my problem. Okay, now it should be fine, I guess. Now let's check the number of columns in df. See, 26 columns, which means I've created 3 new columns. Okay, I've created 3 new columns. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a graph of distribution of that specific column now. Dot figure 10 by 6. No, I don't need that. I need a huge maybe 10 by 10 should be fine for me. And then I'll make uh, yeah, axis should be fine. X equal to figure dot add underscore subplot 111 df of age, or not age, what it is man here, max temp, right? Max temp underscore median. Max temp first it's needed dot lot. Okay, kind I know this one I need KDE. So guys, just note this kind we need to put it as KDE because we are just going to see the distribution. Okay, I am just going to give this as color, maybe as blue. Okay, blue. Okay. Next we are having figure. Okay, next we are having df of max temp underscore median, sorry, me dot dot of great, whatever I expected, green, and then black. Awesome. So just I'm making a plot page, nothing more than that. Okay. Okay, I didn't make the labels. My mistake. Legend, I didn't make it, but anyway, I think you got the color for now. So why is it taking this long to plot this? Literally don't know why it's taking this long. Let me stop it once and then retry it. Yeah, it's coming finally. Awesome. Okay. I didn't do a legend here, but where is that? See here, guys. I think now it should be clear for you all that which is the best. Eh, um, okay. I need to take it as a separate one. Just a minute. Yeah, here it is. See here. Okay, I'm just making it zoom. How is blue and black? Blue is the normal column. Black is random sample. Green is uh, I think it was median. Yeah, it is median. And then red is mean. See here how much distortion. But see how blue, like blue and black is. Like it's almost overlaying in each other. That's why I prefer random sample. See, guys, like you can't even find blue here. Like where is the blue? That's what I'm thinking when I'm seeing it in a first stretch, which I'm thinking is like where is that blue, man? It's not visible here. When I'm seeing at the close, I can see that there is a blue here. So that's the importance of random sample I used to use. So guys, what do you say? How do you feel about random sample? Random sample imputation. What is your opinion on that? So I think let's stop with random sample. Like missing values handling today itself. Like already it's 1 hour 7 minutes. So tomorrow we'll do categorical value encoding, and then if possible we'll also do outlier handling. So yeah, I'm having categorical missing value handling for categorical feature next. We'll be doing that. Before that, I need to do for end of distribution and also new feature imputation. So, but yeah, just see, just say, what about random sample? How do you think it is?
Yeah, it is good. Like it is good. It's good thing to fill the like. We have better options, but let's see. You will show all the options. I know.
Yeah, I'm having options. I'm not showing the what can I say,
Yeah.
which is available in SKLN, because SKLN documentation
Yes. Yes.
everyone is
Yeah.
learning now. So why to talk about that, right? I'm just talking about the things which is usually not used in convention.
Hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, if you want to add anything, please do say, Desh. Uh, I'll be very happy that you are saying it.
Yeah. I will add. I will add at the end like for deployment.
Okay, new feature, imputation. Okay, here from our feature again. It is coming with here of feature underscore. I think I should have. Mhm. Yeah, I think that's correct. Feature plus underscore and okay is equal to, there is this one function called entry dot pair. Simple. That's all. Wherever there is a null value, keep it as 1, otherwise keep it as 0. Or else you can also change it to 0 and then 1. So on your wish. Okay, this is having a if and else condition. If it is true, it will go for this. If it is not true, this is the else, it will go. Simple. That's what. For example, I'll just do again a feature now. New feature imputation. I don't think max temp will work now because we have handled it. Evaporation would be a nice choice. Evaporation should work. Yeah, let's see. PDF. 27 columns. Yes, awesome. See here. Now all are one because here all are missing values. I don't know why it's still selected. Yeah, now it's, see here. All are missing values. Now all are kept it as ones. Now what I can do is I can just handle it mean or median and then give some importance that, hey man, this is biased, and I'm just giving you important that it is biased. Okay, you are making model to understand that. So that's why this new feature is given. Okay, so yeah, this clearly shows taking the existing values is better than finding the mean and median. True, very true. That's what I was saying. It's waste of time to do mean and median. This gives you always a better result actually. So yeah, I used to always find that as my choice. So yeah, that's for numerical values. I'll go for categorical values. I don't know when. Okay, now we'll, okay, what is it going here? I'm just going to go for frequent category imputation. Let me see if it is coming there. Frequent category imputation. Yeah, let me see if it is working. Okay, true. This is what I needed. See, guys, like, I'll just explain this. I'm just creating a column called feature underscore frequent. I'm suggesting you guys don't do this underscore and all. I'm just making you, like, differentiating it. Like, this is going on here, this is going on here, like that. So to differentiate that, I'm creating a new column. Don't do that because it will go into a problem called curse of dimensionality. I hope you all know what is curse of dimensionality. If not, put in the live chat. I'll explain at the end of the session. Okay. So we are filling it with mode, and then here, what is this zero? Is that I'll just make you understand that. Okay. So I'll just take any values. Maybe what is it, man? Uh, cloud. I'll take cloud. Cloud 9 7. Okay, so what will happen is without the zero, we'll be just getting a series. Okay, what is happening here? Yeah, here we are getting a data frame, right? So here it is 0 and then 7.0. Okay, it is kind of a index and then here. Here we are just taking this first one. So it is 0, 7, like, here it is 0 here. If I'm not putting the 0, it will take it as a data frame kind of a structure or else a column kind of a structure. But if I'm taking this index 0, it is just calling this 7.0. Okay, simple. I'm just taking 7.0, I'm filling it with all the missing values. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'll just do it here. Frequent category institution. So now let's do df dot this null dot sum. See, what happened? Okay, max temp was handled below, right? See here, mean, median, random, evaporation, and like where I created a new feature, and then cloud name, 9 I created a new frequent category. Okay, so new category is almost similar like what I done here. Like wherever it's null, just put that 1 and 0. But if you want to create a new value for it, simple. Just put it as like this here. Uh, Here it is. New nan. I'll just change to new nan. Okay. So yeah, it's null. I'll just write it as missing. Then here it will be yeah, the df of shares. I think this would work. Anyway, I'll check it. Okay. So yeah, let's run and see this. So yeah, new feature computation. I don't think cloud name will work. This is the categorical value. Maybe latitude. Yeah, error came as I expected. Latitude. Yeah, here. Okay, location. It has latitude. Location. If there is a missing value, just take it. If there is no missing value there. So, which is the categorical value here? Wind gust direction. Yeah, that would be a good choice. Wind gust direction. Okay, now it's good. Df dot is null. That's okay. What happened? Show more. Okay. Here, wind gust the mu nat, which is 0. Okay, you can also do in this. So if I do now df of wind plus new nan dot unique. There will be something called missing here, but it won't be available in the normal Windows direction because I have just created a new value to handle that as a missing value. So now it will not consider this as a missing value. It will just consider as a category. There is a category called missing. Okay. See, it's not there. It's there as nan. It's not there as missing. Okay. So yeah, that's for about how to handle missing values. Now you can ask your doubts, and Ritesh, if you want to add up anything, just add it up. Open to some talks. Guys, are you having any doubts? What do you feel about machine values handling now? How are you feeling? Are you feeling comfortable, guys? How are you feeling about it? Machine values handling. Ritesh, you want to add anything? You said you want to add, right?
Yeah, no, no, it is lit. It is very clear, like what you.
No, no.
It
You
is very clear.
said there is another method you use. Is there any other methods you use?
No, 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 no. These all methods, like what all methods you have told, like sorry, there is a power cut. Wait a second. Yeah. So the method which you have told, like generally I generally use that method. Like that's the thing. Like that's the only thing. Like random sample imputator and these all. Yeah. Anyone have any question? Yeah, they can drop onto the chat.
And Dhanlakshmi, are you here? You were asking something about deployment. If you are there in live now, just ask your question. And yeah, Ritesh is here. He's one of the deployment experts I know here. So he'll help you. Talk about dimensionality when giving names. Yeah, I said right, dimensionality. Because of dimensionality is there. You should not give it. Uh, you should not create a new feature. It will lead to curse of dimensionality. Lots and lots of features is always bad for the model. Good point made, Ajit Yadav. True. Are you having any doubts, guys? And yeah, I'm just I was in 250 subs now, and one of our subscribers just unsubscribed, so I'm in 249. But anyways, I consider that 250 as 250 now, 249 itself. So thank you for that, guys, because without you all, I'm not going to be 250 subs here. So I'm happy that I reached 250 subs because my first 100 wasn't that heart touching to me because I was having a lot of connections of me, they were subscribed, so it didn't mean to me a lot, but the next 150 it means to me a lot. So anyway, whoever has subscribed me, I'm grateful to you. And yeah, so guys, are you having any doubts, just say, or else let us close the session. Hope it will be soon 300. Yeah, it's in your hands, it's not in my hand, right? I'm just doing my part, giving you some quality videos, I guess. I don't think get this kind of a long sessions on feature engineering in YouTube. Yeah, some guys have made, but very few talk about feature engineering a lot. Everyone will go with the simple main and medium. That's what. Why to go with there? Because I clearly shown you which is the better method. So yeah, that's the truth. And yeah, increasing the base of our community, it's upon in your hand. It's not in my hand because I'm trying to make a video. I'm posting it in different social links. But yeah, whatever I'm reaching there, it's yeah, that's fine. But yeah, it's that's the only thing is it's not my community, it's our community. Community is all about that, it's not about one guy specifically. If it is Ritesh is going to be talking about deployment, it's not like he'll be always right. You can post some things saying that Ritesh you're wrong or else whatever it is. Or else if I'm talking about some topics and I might be wrong, you can try say like you're wrong. That's what is all about community, right? Community is about two-way, not a single way. Like always I'm speaking and then you are speaking. It's not that way. Yeah, I could have gone these with recordings, right? Like, if no one is coming, like, actually, yeah, it's fine. How many coming to live, it doesn't matter. But the truth is, like, if no one is coming to live, even I could have gone with recordings. But I want you all to ask me questions and I want to solve it live. But, anyways, soon the certificate quiz link will be provided. I'm not going to say the date. And already, and they have started working on the certificates and quiz and all. So soon it will be provided in any one of the live classes. Yeah. And on that one day, there will be no live chat replay so that none of the guys after that will be able to attend it. So yeah, if you're having any doubts, just ask it live. Like no, it's 123 minutes live. Let's have it for 2 minutes or 7 minutes. It's upon your queries, and then we'll close the session. Videsh, do you want to add anything?
No, 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 no. It is good. Like it is good. That's the question. Like if anyone have any question, you can drop onto the chat.
Not to worry, man. Your consistency on the channel will reach you on that milestone. I appreciate your hard work. Thank you so much, Ajit Yadav. Yeah, see, like as I said, I'm just like I'm doing it for the community. Even some persons personally ping me like, why you're doing boot camps for free? Just do it for paid and earn something. So my intention is not that. If I want to get paid, I would go for some Udemy courses. I will post some courses in Udemy and yeah, start it max. Maybe 10 some 10 enrollments, get 3,000. Simple. Why I should go here. But my intention is not that. My intention is to just give to the community. But yeah, I'm happy to whatever response I've got till now. The first day's response was tremendous. Actually. 20 members now joined in the live. It was tremendous. So yeah, guys, are you having any questions not related to today's sessions, even in data science, anything, machine learning, NLP, deep learning, computer vision, whatever it is, like data analytics. If you're having any questions, just post it because we are having just 5 minutes, and then yeah, I'm also going to do my work. I'm having it at 8. So if you're not having any questions, just say like I'm not having any questions so that I can wind up the session. So I'll take that as a yes. Okay, no question right now. Okay, thank you for chatting it correctly now. So yeah, so as usual, the formal note of everyone, every YouTubers, I'm just making the same formal note. But in a different way. So I'm not into subs as I say. I'm into community. Like a lot of members just help them to join in our community. If needed, they can subscribe. It's upon their wish. Okay. So if they are not needed, they don't need to subscribe. Like just learn from the channel and then yeah, share it max with your friends. And if you like the video, just like it, hit the like button. It's for free, obviously. And then write a small comment if you like the video and what is your opinion on this session or else boot camp. Okay, just write it so that a lot of people will get to know what is going on in this video. Okay, so thank you all. I'll see you all in the next session. Tomorrow session we'll be seeing about handling categorical feature. Okay, thank you.